I had a request to show how to build a siren like this. And I'll basically show it to you. So what it is, and I'm going to have to take the top off here, but what it is, whoop. What it is it's just a laptop speaker. One of the speakers, I actually have another one in a box somewhere around here. So if this one blows, I can replace it easily. I cut the lead off, and I stripped it. And I'll show you what all that goes to in a second. But basically, you can use any speaker you want. Doesn't really matter. You can use anything. Any speaker. Doesn't need to be any particular loudness, but if you want to actually have it heard, a laptop speaker or a computer speaker, a PC speaker would be ideal. And then you can build a pole, and you're going to have to build a capsule or some kind of an enclosing space. I got these a couple of years ago, and I'm using them for that. There is supposed to be a lid there. I can't seem to find the lid. I'll probably find it when I'm going to sleep tonight, but the pole is just larger sized Lego, and the siren's connected to this, which is a stereo which amplifies the sound. So let me get this laptop off of it. This, by the way, produces the sound. And this is basically what I call a controller. What I've been calling the controller, because all this does is it has some saved what are they called? Saved wave files of the actual sound. I'm going to have to create smaller ones, but that's got saved sounds, and that's how it works. So I'll get the laptop off. There's more to it than that, but that's just a basic explanation for the time being. And I have it hooked up at the back of my stereo. You can see underneath those, I have it hooked up to those two leads, and each lead is alligator clipped back up to the siren, or the speaker. And the controller works simply. When it outputs the sound through this here, this goes into the auxiliary input, and I have the stereo set to aux, which should allow it to receive input from the auxiliary input, which is what this is connected to. You can tell there. I'll start up the machine and I'll give you a short little demo of what exactly goes on. So basically, this is a laptop speaker. I'm thinking of adding another one to it. This is going to be like updates to it. I think I'm going to add another one. I might not. But if I add another one, I'll hook it up to the left channel on this box, because this is currently hooked up to the right, the main channel. And this pole is kind of rickety. I'm going to have to make another one for just stability. I don't know when I'm going to do that. Here's almost started up here. And basically for the noon chime, I have it set up on a task schedule. This is currently running off of battery, so that's why it's... So I have it set up on a tasks, through the task scheduler, that it will go off every, if the computer is actually powered up, it will go off every day at noon. And afterwards it will close down media player and it will shut off the computer. Well, at least that's the way I have it set up. I don't know if that works that way or not. These are all the files. I have it set up for a 1 minute and 3 minute variations. I have alert, high-low, air horn, wail, and whoop set up, as well as the chime, which I'll play for you. Definitely makes a lot of noise. But if I wanted it to make less noise, I could easily turn down the volume. I could turn down the volume here. I could turn down the volume of media player. I could do anything. And if you make one, it doesn't necessarily have to be at the same volume level. It doesn't have to use a PC speaker. You can use any speaker, as long as it will fit in the container that you have it, that you're going to be putting it in.